Here's Landlocked Music. It's the local record shop in Bloomington, where people come to buy vinyl records, look at vinyl records, and talk about them. A headline for The Guardian reads, "Vinyl hits 25-year high," and shows a picture of record shop goers surfing through stacks of albums. The article says LP sales were up 53% in 2015. The story reports people are starting a trend for returning to tangible music. So, is this a trend?
Maybe the uptick in vinyl sales could be seen as a trend, but I think that since it never really died, it just, people like having something to hold on to and look at and have a story to attach to and pass on, pass around, share. It's just, it's indeed timeless, so I don't think it's going anywhere.
I once heard the owner of Trax, the other record shop in town, claim he wanted to hire workers who could sell records, not just know a lot about the catalog. But at Landlocked Music, they feel differently on the subject.
Because part of this is like developing relationships with people, figuring out what people like, knowing what new directions to maybe send them in. It's like why I got into records to begin with.
Famous comedians and entertainers who tour through Bloomington often stop by the record store. Once, Tyler Damon, an employee at Landlocked, met the comedian and podcaster Mark Maron while he was checking out the vinyls. Damon said this was not an uncommon experience.
Just like on that particular occasion or whatever, he was just kicking it in that yellow chair over there, and we were playing records like we would on any day and just talking about it, and I was just like, I don't know, I had my record here, so I gave him one and told him it was low obligation, you know, check it out if you feel like it. And, you know, many months later or whatever, he tweeted that he was into it, so, which is cool. It's always cool to have some sort of external validation about that stuff, because otherwise I don't really know why anyone would have a public relationship with, you know, with their art.
So while famous people visit this record store in Bloomington, it leads to the next question. Is this a trend? Certainly some people may think so, but since they've been around, vinyls have been popular. Maybe a trend lies in the eye of the beholder, and maybe it's just subjective, like how George Clinton once said his band Funkadelic was the Stooges on acid. But I guess it's up to the listener to make their own interpretation.